I'm Mark Sutherland. I'm the Resource Development Director for America's Second Harvest in Tampa Bay. And I want to talk about a little bit about how we get food through the National Feeding America Food Bank Network using what they call the Choice System. It's an online system where each of the food banks are allocated shares, bidding shares that we can use to go out and try to procure products that are available all over the country. So it's kind of like eBay. These shares have no monetary value, but they have a value to us because they enable us to actually, if you will, compete with other food banks for products that we need for what we do. And so every day, well, actually twice a day, there's a bidding session, and I'll go online, see what they have available. If it's something I want, I'll look at the number of shares I have and make my bid. And if I win the bid, then I've got the product. Now I need to get the product delivered. So I can either arrange my own transportation, or Feeding America will do that for me, because they're also working with all the major trucking companies in the country to negotiate the lowest possible transportation rates, and they're really good at what they do. They really do come in cheap. Yeah. So we get maybe Kellogg's products from Texas. We've gotten garbanzo beans from Texas. We get detergent from Ohio. These are all from the big manufacturers like Procter & Gamble, Kraft, ConAgra, and so forth. So that's how it works.
How many different food banks are you in competition with in terms of the trade?
There's over 200 food banks, Feeding America member food banks across the country. These shares that we're given, the number of shares we're allocated, it's kind of an arcane formula I've never really figured out, but it's based on our size. The idea is that we all have kind of an equal level playing field when we're going out and looking for these different products.
When you look at potential winning bids, are you also factoring a lot where it's coming from, and just in terms of the transportation costs?
Well, yeah, I have to be kind of careful. And the other thing about this system, you can actually go on a link and they can give you an estimate on the transportation. So you can look at it and go, well, you know, this is going to be awful expensive. Maybe it's something I don't want that bad. So it's another tool we have. And there's reports you can look. If you lose a bid, they'll tell you what the winning bid was. So you know how much you lost to buy. Really frustrating if you lose by 10 shares. But it helps you, and next time that product comes around, kind of gives you an idea of what you better shoot for if you're going to really want to get that product. So they really thought it through. I think it's kind of a genius thing. It's just one service that network provides. Feeding America is constantly looking at ways to make food distribution more efficient, because efficiency is what it's all about when you're dealing with donated product and using donors' dollars. You want to be good stewards of that, so why waste money when you can do it better?
Typically, when you win an order, how long does it take for that product or a shipment to come in?
About a week to 10 days. So everything moves real fast. And you know, it's funny, it moves in here, it moves out fast too. The idea is to keep turning your product. Don't hoard anything, because you have to go on good faith that there's another order coming right behind it. But we're always looking for more food of all types. And we have multiple sources. That's just one, but I've always been really impressed with it, because it's given us such a variety of products that we can pursue and procure.
Great. Thanks for sharing.
Sure. Thanks.